I
Okay, is that working? Okay, thank you very much for those comments and questions. It's very, very clear how all of our local communities feel. So first of all, on the demographics, you're absolutely right, and you heard Marcus say right at the outset, we're very clear about the demographics of the population. What we're talking about at the moment in respect of the A&E services is trying to find a way where we can keep as much as possible running. Now, I know the conversation about the reduced hours or the repurposing of how we one of the proposals might deliver A&E services is not popular, but what that seeks to do is to serve 75% of all people currently coming to the A&E services if we opened from 8 to 8, and 85% of all people coming to the A&E services if we opened from 8 to 10. So it's not, well, it's not rubbish. So if I can just then go on to the recruitment points that have been made so far are really fair. When I've come in, had a look at what's done before, and it's absolutely true that there has not been a concerted effort to employ full-time, permanent A&E consultant staff. So as a board, we've agreed that we will try really hard now over the next couple of months. So if I may, I can't turn the clock back. Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to do. I can't turn the clock back and change the recruitment in what's gone past. But what we can do is to start that recruitment drive from now. And we've undertaken to do that. We have started it.
Testing.
Listen, can I just say, it's not helpful for, I understand the emotions are high and it's not helpful to shout out. Can I just say, look, we've got a good hour and a half to take for everyone to come up and have a say and to take questions and so on. But what is important is that having invited them here, that let them complete the answer to the question, and we'll take people up because everyone will have the opportunity to express their views and their feelings.
So just to address the gentleman's comment that we'll be making a decision in March, what we want to do in March is to have a view as to whether the options that have been proposed are likely to be feasible. And from there, an implementation plan will have to be sorted through. And whatever we do, a reduced hours or repurposed hours A&E, or going, I was going to say hell for leather, which isn't very professional, but really going all out to try and keep a 24-hour service, the recruitment is going to be key. And we can't duck the fact that even though the recruitment drive has not been maybe as it should have been, there is still a huge, huge shortage of accident and emergency consultants across the country. So we can't pretend on that. So that'll be one of the things, and listening to what the public have been saying, and we're getting quite a lot of advice now on how to really go about that recruitment drive. So part of the purpose of listening to what you're saying and some of the ideas, we're trying to act and work on those and try to make things as good as they can be.
Okay, can I take the next three questions, please?
The questions that were asked from there haven't been answered.
Okay.
I'm another gentleman asked.
Yeah. I want to say, yeah. Yeah.
Well, if I may, sir, what I said to you was that we're not talking about taking services away for 250,000 people. So, if you remember, what I said to you is that one of the options that we're currently exploring would enable 75% of the time that you require A&E services, they will be provided. If we were able to open the service for 14 hours, it would be 85% of the time. We've also said very clearly, and Marcus has said this to you once, and I've repeated it, that if the recruitment is the key and critical issue, and we will leave no stone unturned in trying to sort out recruitment. And unless we have consultant A&E physicians in the department, we cannot open it 24 hours a day. And I'm sorry, that is just a fact.
Okay, can I ask, so... Okay. Shush it. Hang on. Isn't it working? Can you hear me okay? I got the rubbish one. No. Can I say, if I can take the next 3 questions as